Hi, in this video on my BeagleBoard using OpenCV, I ended last time with the experimenting of whatever is the color blue, and I managed to get this image and this image. However, when you look at the colors, and I have to keep in mind that different than in other circumstances, we are not talking about RGB, red, green, blue, but OpenCV uses BGR, blue, green, red. So we say blue is 25500, where green is 02550. And let's add red as well, and red is 00255. So when putting this all together, this can when you have blue, this should be 0 and this should be 0, and then whatever this is, I don't really know anymore, considering the values I found earlier. And 255, 255, 255 is actually the BGR value for white. So if I put this all to 0, let's see what happens. Save, go. There's a problem. Blue. Okay. I will change this to blue for now. Oh right, that is true. I had saved this for wherever I left, so I have to go for the so I'll leave this as is, and I take this one because and I will take this for the blue version. So let's make this say 50. And 0 and 0, and like last time, this is just experimenting away. We try blue now. See what happens. Low blue is not defined. Now we make that brown. Now it works. Let's see what happens. And blue is completely gone. Let's make this 255 and this a little bit down to 200. And it stays that way. So the problem is that although this is blue, it doesn't really account to what I want in colors. And the color being a mixture, as earlier found with GIMP, isn't really working with this. So how do you get a color in there? It should be working with this, but apparently I got the colors wrong. So I have to find out more about it. After looking around with, or trying around with these values, I decided to search the internet for some more info, because I can try around with this, which is some kind of brown, but somehow doesn't seem to work. So I found this website, and although not quite the same, this brown seems to be quite in the right direction. So these are the values that I need, and once again take in mind OpenCV uses BGR, so I need 59, 183 and 229. So if I put them here, let's see if I get indeed the same colors. G is 183 and the red should be, and this is indeed about the color that we found. So what about and darker, slightly darker, if it that's more red, more green, of course. So if you pull red to 229 again, and what makes it slightly darker? Looking here, it's very, very difficult to find a dark-ish color, and that will be a little bit of a problem. But if you look at these colors, it is really very different. This is slightly darker sun ray. So if you click on this, however, this doesn't see in those details, but it doesn't give the colors, the color data. So that is a problem, because I really do need those. Okay, let's go back. And we need brown, which is called, and it seems like ochre is a little bit darker than the other one, so let's write those numbers down. It's a little bit, so that's ochre, and the other one was meat, or so they say. Getting back here, it's fine with me. So let's go here, light brown, upper brown. Let's change this to lower brown, is BGR being 59, 183, 229, very different numbers than I had. This being 34, 119, 204, very different numbers. Now keep in mind that I have to change these and this as well. So let's just see what happens. And once again, just experimenting. And just in case that we are sure we are indeed looking at different pictures, yes we are, and no, nothing changes, and that is very remarkable. So let's go back to the blue. We just comment these out. We say here, this is blue and blue. If this is right. So, as you can see here, the blue of the brown-ish color resembles that meat color. This one, or more accurately, meat brown, is the closest resemblance to this, and yet I only seem to get this one standing out, as you can see, and this one doesn't. So for some weird reason I'm not getting it straight, and the examples I found with different colors, by the way, show that it should work, and yet it obviously doesn't. For blue it does. So let's change it again. These are the mysteries of experimenting with colors. By the way, I had no idea there were so many brownish colors. And yes, this is the first one, HSV. Now I should have the mask. Or anyway, either of them doesn't work. So this one has the which is the HSV, has the blue ribbon or edge around it. And it looks like I have to experiment further with the color to find solution to this, because now I seem to have found the right color, but programming is merciless. You can think you do it right, and if the computer says you haven't, then you're out of luck. So I think this is it for now. We are a step closer to the end, and we can just see what is up next. So for now, thank you for watching, and to be continued.